My cookbook is called Nadiya's Kitchen, and it is exactly that. I've taken inspiration from my family and how we cook and how we like to eat in our house. It's got recipes that kind of span through the day. So you've got chapters like lazy Sunday morning all the way down to something completely different like dinner date. So it's kind of how I cook in my house. With each chapter, I feel like the recipes fit so well with the kind of things that I like to cook at home and for the occasion. So things like midnight feast, we always have a midnight feast every few weeks, and some of the recipes in there are quick and easy, but they so reflect how we like to eat as a family. I think it's hard to pick one favourite recipe, but I'd probably say my cod and Clementine. It's that kind of unusual mix of fish and fruit, which initially anyone would look at that recipe and say, really, fruit and fish? And that's what I quite like about it, because when you do cook it, it is absolutely beautiful. And it's my grandma's recipe, so that's why I love it so much. My kids have been cooking in the kitchen with me since they could sit. They don't ever remember being introduced to the kitchen. They've always just been around. That's kind of our place. That's where we hang out. So that's where we spend a lot of time. Growing up in a Bangladeshi family, I learned how to cook Bangladeshi recipes, and I learned how to cook them really well because my mum's an amazing home cook and my dad's a chef. So they cook Bangladeshi recipes really, really well. But it was only after I got married and kind of branched away from my own family, I realised I actually quite like other cuisines, and it's quite nice to be able to cook outside of my comfort zone. And I think that's what the book's all about. It's so mixed and varied in terms of recipe and ingredients that you can literally pick it up and find something in there from somewhere.